lovely to see you. Welcome to your maths lesson today. I have a bit of a treat for you. Guess who is back? It's Mochi Moo, the cockapoo. Mochi Moo, the maths master. He is here to do a little bit of learning with you this morning. So not only do we have Mochi, we have Soji too. And this week in maths, we have been learning about patterns, haven't we? And Mochi and Soji have grabbed together a couple of little bits and we're going to look at some patterns together. Hooray! It's going to be so exciting. So I hope you're nice and comfortable. Mochi's off and we'll get started. So, okay, this week we have been talking about something called a unit of pattern. It was a new word that we learned, unit, and what that means is what the pattern needs. So it's all about what you have for your pattern and what order you put that in as well. So let's have a look at the example. Mochi has this pattern at the top. We're going to read the sequence together. Are you ready? Bone, ball, bone, ball, bone, ball. Great. Okay, now what I would like you to do is have a little think about the unit of pattern. So ask yourself, what do I need for this pattern and what order does it go in? So let's think about, what do you need for this pattern? You need, of course, a bone and a ball. And what order do you put those things in? It's the bone first and then the ball. Big rainbow clap if you could see that. So if I was having a look at my unit of pattern, I needed the bone and then the ball. That's my unit. And then I repeat it to make a pattern. So bone and ball, and then another unit, bone and ball. Good job. Now let's have, well done. Now let's have a look at Soji's pattern. Okay, so Soji has a teddy bear and some cupcakes in his pattern. So let's read it together. Bear, cake, bear, cake, bear, cake, bear. Can you maybe pause the video and think about the unit of pattern? What do you need for this pattern and in what order? Off you go. Okay, so the unit of pattern in this sequence is you need a bear and a cake. You need the bear first and then the cupcake. So there is our unit and we're going to keep adding this unit on and on the sequence to form our pattern. Bear, cake, bear, cake, bear, cake, and I've got room for a bear. Nice, give yourself a fantastic if you managed to do that one. Good stuff. Okay, so this time I'd like you to have a go by yourself. I've put 2 patterns on there. I've mixed all the items up and I would like you to tell somebody that you're with what the unit of patterns are for these sequences. Off you go. Okay, everybody, have you had a chance to do that? Great stuff. So if we have a look at the first line, we have a bear and some shades, some sunglasses. So bear, shades, bear, shades, bear, shades, bear, shades. Can you tell me what the unit of pattern was? It was the bear and then the shades. What about the one down the bottom? If we read it together, we have cake ball, cake ball, cake ball, cake ball, and cake. Can you tell me what the unit of pattern was? It was the cake and then the ball. Good stuff, guys. Now that is what we have been learning about this week. We've been looking about the unit of pattern and we've been looking at an AB pattern. So in all of the patterns that we've looked at so far, there has only been 2 things in the sequence. Today, we're going to be looking at patterns that have 3 things in the sequence. So Mochi here likes to look smart and he's got some dicky bows and they're all different colours. So we're going to read all of the colours that we can see together. Now for this colour here, I'm going to say tweed because it's green with like some other colours in it. So I'm going to say tweed. Are you ready to read? blue, tweed, red, blue, tweed, red. And our unit of pattern for this one is blue, tweed and red. This time I have 3 things in my pattern and I've used it twice to repeat it. Okay, now let's have a look at Soji's. Now Soji's is a little bit different. Soji has 3 things in his pattern, but one of those things he's put in there twice. So let's just read our pattern together. We have pig. This is a pheasant. So pig, pheasant, pheasant, pig, pheasant, pheasant. So when we're looking at Soji's unit of pattern, he has decided to use a pig first and then 2 pheasants. And he has repeated that unit to make his pattern. Nice. Okay, so we can see that Mochi used 3 different things and Soji used 3 things, but 2 of those things were the same. So now it's up to you guys. I want you to have a little go. Have a look at all these objects. Sorry, have a look at these 2 patterns that you can see on the screen. And I would like you to see if you can work out what the unit of patterns are. Now remember, they have 3 things in their unit. One of these patterns has 2 things in its unit that are the same. So pause the video, chat to somebody that you're with, and I'll go through the answers with you in a second. Have you had a chance to do that? Good stuff. Right, okay, so let's have a little look. The top one here, pig, red, red, pig, red, red. And the unit of pattern here was 1 pig and 2 reds. And you can see that the pattern has been repeated. Cool, or the unit has been repeated, sorry, to make the pattern. Down the bottom here, we have pheasant, shades, ball. Pheasant, shades, ball, pheasant, shades. Can you tell me what the unit pattern is? Right, so in this pattern, it was a pheasant, then a pair of sunglasses, and then a ball. Those 3 things made the pattern. So the top one here had 3 items, but 2 were the same. And the bottom pattern had 3 items, and they were all different. What we're going to do today is we're going to make our own pattern, and we're going to make our own pattern using 3 objects. So I'm actually going to come out of this so I can show you how I would make my pattern. So first thing you need to do is pick 3 things. Now I'm going to start by picking 3 different things. I'm going to pick a ball, some shades, and a blue bow tie. That's going to be my unit. Ball, shades, bow. To make my pattern, I'm then going to repeat it again. Ball, shades, bow tie. Ball, shades, bow tie. And I'm going to keep going on and on to make my pattern. That's the first way I could do it. Now I'm going to just bring these things back down. I'm going to start a new pattern. And this time I'm going to use 3 things in my pattern, but I'm going to repeat one of them twice. So I'm going to choose a cake, and then I'm going to choose a bone and another bone. That is my unit of pattern. Cake, bone, bone. I have 2 bones in this pattern. So, to make my pattern, I'm going to repeat it. Cake, bone, bone. Cake, bone, bone. Cake, bone, bone. And that's what I would like you to do today. I would like you to make your own AB ABB and ABC pattern. So you're going to make 2 patterns. The first one is going to have 3 objects in, and they are all going to be different. And the second pattern you make is also going to have 3 objects in, but 2 of those objects need to be the same. Now you can do this by going around the house and collecting objects, or you can get a piece of paper and some colouring pencils and make a simple pattern on that. My top tip, whether you're collecting things from around your house or if you are using your pencils, is to get your 3 things ready for your unit of pattern. I hope you have fun with this challenge today. I look forward to seeing any of your work that you would like to share with me. You are welcome to post it on Discord. You are welcome to send it on an email to me. And I know today's a little bit different, so I hope you have fun with this. And hopefully, Ruby class, I'll get to see you very soon. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.